In this option, we use the Fast Scanner app that I already have downloaded. You'll see I used it a lot this spring. I'm going to hit the camera button at the bottom center and line up the document I want to take a picture of. When it's lined up, I hit the camera button again, and then you hit the check at the top right if all your green lines lined up. You can adjust it. You can pick between color, gray, photo, or black and white at the bottom. And then if you want to add another image, hit that camera button again, line up your worksheet and take another picture. Hit the arrow at the top if the green lines work for you. Now if I want to email it to myself, I have all of them there. I'm going to hit the arrow at the bottom left corner and select Email PDFs. I'm just going to type my email, so it's like you're sending an email to yourself. And in the subject line, I'm going to put what the worksheet is. Then I'm going to hit send. And since this is a free app, you get to watch some commercials every once in a while. So now I'm on my computer and I'm clicking on the email that I sent myself. You have two options on how you can save it, but for this demo, I'm going to tell you to highlight over it and click Add to Drive. This is going to save this PDF to your drive. So now I'm going to open up my drive, and it's going to be under the quick access because it is something you just did. So it's like a recent document. Now I'm going to navigate to my Google Classroom and show you how you could attach it from your drive to your Google Classroom. So I'm hitting the Classworks tab. I'm creating an assignment. And I'm just going to give it a title, just like we went over in our Google Classroom tutorials on how to create an assignment. It could be underneath your recent. Because I just opened it, it's underneath my recent, but if not, you could type right here to search for the title. So I'm going to click Add, and this is a document the students can view. You'll notice in the menu right next to it, it's a PDF, so this is something that they could reference. This could be a reading passage that they have to read and then answer questions on, but this is not something at this moment they can edit. If you wanted to attach something they could edit, you could create a Google document and treat it like an answer document. So I'm going to give it a title, Reading Answer Document, and you can even format it however you want to for the student. You can number the questions, you could give them instructions at the top, I'm going to close out of this, and it's going to take me back to my Google Classroom. And since it's an answer document, I want to make it to where the students get a copy. So I'm selecting Make a Copy for each student. This is something you could assign to them if you had a worksheet that you wanted them to have a copy of, but then you wanted to keep it a PDF. So it's just something they're referencing. And then you're attaching a Google document, or you could do a Google Forms or anything you wanted to gather answers from their responses based off that worksheet. And if you wanted to use your Notes app on your phone, so I hit my Notes app and I'm going to create a new note and hit the camera at the bottom menu and pick Scan Document. Just like you're taking a picture, I'm going to line up my worksheet and hit the picture button. You can choose to keep or retake. Then if you want to take another one, you can take another picture and choose keep or retake. When you're finished at the bottom right, you'll see where it says save. Now you'll see both the images that you took. You're going to hit the arrow that points up at the top of the Notes app and pick Gmail or Mail, whichever mail you prefer. Now again, I'm going to type my email because I'm sending it to myself. I'm going to give it a title so I know what's in my email. And then I will hit the send button. It'll take a little while to process. Now I'm on my computer, my desktop computer or my laptop, and I'm going to click the email I sent to myself. This time I'm going to do it differently. Instead of saving it to my drive, I'm going to download it. So now it's going to be saved locally on my computer or my laptop. It's just a different place you could save it if you prefer to save stuff locally. So you see it downloads at the bottom. It's still a PDF. And I'm going to click on my classroom. So I'm clicking on Classworks. I'm clicking Create Assignment. Same thing that I did earlier. I'm just going to give it a title. And instead of adding something from my Google Drive, I'm going to say File, because then it lets me upload something that's locally stored. Select Files from your device. And now I'm going to find it. If you just downloaded it, click on Downloads. It's going to be at the very top. And click Open. And then Upload. Again, this is a document the students can view. It's a PDF. They're not going to be able to edit it. If you wanted to give them something to edit or to attach, this time this is something that I've already created because we created that answer document in the example before. So I'm going to click Add from Google Drive. And I see that I have my reading answer sheet right there. So I'm going to click Add. So that's if you have created a document already. You're going to click Add. And again, I want to make a copy for each student. If I didn't have that reading answer document created, I could do what we did in the previous example. Click Create. Format that answer document however I wanted it to be or whatever it could be. It doesn't have to be an answer document. And it's going to attach itself, and I can choose make a copy for each student like we did for both of these examples. If you are like me and do everything on your phone, you could also download the Classrooms app. So this is what it would look like once you opened it if you've signed into your Google account, and you can select your classroom. Classwork is at the bottom middle. You'd hit the blue plus sign and click Assignment. You're filling it in just like you would if it was on your computer. You can change all your settings the same way. If you click All Students, you can select which students you want it assigned to. And you can click the link at the top. And this time I chose the camera to take a picture. So I'm taking a picture of that worksheet and I'm clicking Use Photo. It's going to upload it as an image. And you'll notice the little eyeball next to it. If you click on that, it says the students can view, edit. Well, we know it's a photo, so we know they can only view it. So this time I'm going to attach. I hit the attach button at the top. I don't see it, so I'm going to search for the name. I know it's called Reading at the beginning, and I'm going to click on that reading answer document. This time I hit the eyeball, and I'm going to change it to Students Get a Copy of It. The three dots at the top allow you to schedule it, or you can change the date as when it's due. Arrow button at the top right sends the assignment out to the students right now.